Hey guys, welcome back to the Meg and Maddie Show. We are so excited to share with you our next guest.
We have a special guest today. His name is Dewayne Taylor. He is the MC, the host, the master of ceremonies for the College World Series.
Yep.
And he also does so many other things, but we're gonna ask him about that. We also have Live Hydration. They are IV bags, and they're gonna come in and stick us.
They are located in Old Market, and they are perfect for recovery if you need an extra energy boost. And we're so happy to have them. It's gonna be a really good one.
Yeah, so we'll see you soon.
Hey, we have Jamie from Live Hydration Spa here at the Meg and Maddie Show. She's gonna be telling us a little bit about what she does.
Hi guys, so we are a IV hydration spa down on 10th and Farnham, so in the Old Market area, and we do a lot of IV hydration. So what that means is we have medical professionals that come in, they're nurses, paramedics, and they put an IV in, and then that allows you to get a liter of fluid, and then you can put a lot of vitamins and minerals in there. So it provides energy, an immune boost, or sometimes you just want like a little anti-aging effect, but we have something for everyone.
Gotcha.
So obviously for the athlete, this is just an amazing thing after a long day, like the 1:15 a.m. finish the other day for the College World Series. This would have been a great thing to wake up and do.
Yeah, so we have 2 bags for athletes, Endurance and Performance Elite. So the Endurance is a great bag. Performance Elite is just something a little bit more, so more amino acids and a lot more vitamins and minerals in there.
Tell us a little bit more about like the services. Like, can you come in-house as well, or is it like you typically are in like the office on Farnham?
Yeah, so you can come into the spa, or we can travel anywhere. So we have like a little travel case that we carry, portable IV poles, so we can do an IV anywhere. We've done it at a campground before. We've done it like in parking lots. So you don't have to be sick to get an IV. You can be perfectly healthy, and it's just a great way to provide your body what it needs.
How did you get started doing this?
So I've been a nurse for about 10 years now, working in the hospitals. So we did like IVs there, helping sick people. However, after a while, I just felt like I wanted to broaden my horizons and see what else was out there. And so I found a place called Live Hydration out on Legacy, which is way out west. And it was a different type of nursing, a different type of healthcare, and I found it very intriguing. Clients really want to take control of their own health, and so they want to give themselves what their body needs. And so I feel like everybody can tell what their body needs by just listening. And so they say, hey, I feel like I need more energy. Maybe they're a mom and they're really busy and they're just trying to keep going. Or maybe they're just trying to get back to work, and so they need like a great immune boost with like vitamin C. And so I found that very intriguing, and I love that type of nursing.
Thank you so much, Jamie, for joining us. We're going to get hooked up to some IVs now.
And we're gonna have Dewayne Taylor on the show. I said Dewayne. And we're gonna have Dewayne Taylor on the show, the Men's College World Series MC.
Today, we are joined by Dewayne Taylor, the Master of Ceremonies for the College World Series. Dewayne, how are we feeling today?
Wonderful.
We're so happy to have you.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming on. You're about to feel so much better after this, though.
Man, I've got an IV in my arm that's just jamming. I'm feeling good.
I'm excited to feel real good after this.
Yeah, Meg and I need it. We were working up and networking until about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and it is just turned 9 a.m. So
Gosh.
we have a very long day planned, and I'm so happy that we could get Liv in here.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Dewayne, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, you know, I'm Dewayne. I'm 5'8". My sneaker size is 12, and I'm a master of ceremonies. Sorry. This is good information.
It is.
Everyone needs to know how tall I am and what my shoe size is.
You should probably buy him shoes the next time you see him. Bring him a pair of shoes.
Wait, me?
Yeah, someone should bring you a pair of shoes.
Oh,
next time
yeah,
you see him.
please. Like, if you could bring me a pair of shoes, that'd be awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm a master of ceremonies by trade. Is that everything about myself? I think so.
Come on, tell us where you're from, where you grew up.
Okay, there we go. I'm from St. Louis originally, but I moved to Nebraska in 2009. Finished high school here, went to college here, and now I live and work here as a master of ceremonies for large brands across the state.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Please please tell us all that you do? Because you are way more than just an MC. You do so many things.
Yeah, he's being humble right now, but his LinkedIn will show you about 5 active jobs.
Oh my gosh.
So
We did all the research.
we have to come prepared.
Yeah.
Man, then this is when I feel bad because I don't always remember all of them off the top of my head. Like it's just.
Oh, I think I have it at the ready.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Tab is still open.
She'll fact check you.
I'm a voiceover artist, master of ceremonies. I also do public speaking coaching. I'm trying to think what else.
You're the master of ceremonies where you got a few.
Oh, for the Huskers. So I MC for the Nebraska Basketball men's basketball team, DJ for the women's basketball team. I MC for the men's and women's gymnastics teams, and the Omaha Supernovas, which is a pro volleyball team here. In their first inaugural year, they just won the championship, so that's really fun. And I am the master of ceremonies for the Big Ten baseball tournament and the College World Series.
You got them all. I was waiting for that last one. The most important one
Yeah,
around this time. So you started doing all of this at Nebraska. Like, how did you find that this was going to be your passion, your niche? This is what you wanted to do.
So back in high school, I actually kind of found out that I wanted to do this. Originally, I wanted to be a cartoonist. I'm a major introvert. Like, yeah, I know.
I don't believe you.
No one ever does. But, like, I love sitting in a room by myself. I read philosophy books for fun. I have 20 plants in my sunroom, and I sit in my sunroom and just relax and listen. And I listen to my plants, relax and look at my plants. Like, it really is fun.
Do they have names?
No, I haven't named them. Y'all should help me name my plants.
Okay, we can do
There's
that
20
after.
of them?
Yeah, there's 20.
What kind? Like, what's your favorite plant you have in there?
Ooh, my giant red aeonium. It's like 3.5 feet tall, and it just looks crazy. So yeah, I love my plants.
Okay, so do you prepare differently for these events, or is it a similar thought process from like your business events to like the sporting events? Obviously, it's a different switch. Like you need to be more enthusiastic, like at the CWS. But then your business events, you obviously still need to bring energy. So how is that different? How do you prepare?
Yeah, so sporting events, people are already bought in. Right. So the biggest difference between my corporate and, these kinds of sporting events is that sporting events, people are paying money to show up. So if they're paying money to show up, they're already excited. They're already bought in. You don't have to like ease them in very slowly and then try to get them to then, warm up to the idea of you being there. They're already there. They're like, hey, I'm happy. I want to have fun. So it's easy to hype them up. So for that, I really just kind of focus on making sure that my energy's right and then that I get in and can absorb as much as possible because people are going to hug me. They're going to high five me. They're going to be screaming. And I just need to be able to absorb it and continue to like push that energy where it needs to go. For corporate events, I really have to sit down, do a lot of research, make sure that I know all of the demographic information for their employees, that I know the administrative board's names, what their positions are. Has the company undergone any restructuring in the past few years? What are things that I cannot say in front of those people because maybe I'm highlighting a competitor on accident? And then most of all, with the audience, I shouldn't say nobody, but a lot of people that work for companies don't want to go to the conference that they have to go to. They're required to be there. So I have to work on the buy-in. I have to, meet them. Like, for instance, if there's an 8 a.m. and there's 300 people there, you already know. Everybody's wanting their coffee. Everybody's trying to figure out, how long is this going to last? Do I have to be here? When can I slip out? And my goal is to make them feel comfortable enough to go, I can sit here for a while. This is good. This is fine.
What do you think are the main components to making these things successful? Whether it's like a large scale event like the College World Series or like one of these conferences that you're talking about.
Intention with your energy. Like that is, I think the number one thing is you have to be intentional with your energy and not like, I'm just going to be positive energy. I mean, how are you directing it? Do you want people to feel comfortable or do you want them to feel excited? And how are you going to channel that and make them feel that way? Are you wanting to inspire? Why? What's going to inspire them? So yeah, I'd say energy and intention are the major things.
completely understandable.
Have you ever received any unusual requests while you're emceeing? Anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, the most unusual requests. I'm like I gotta think of one that is wholesome enough, because there's usually the unusual request comes when drinks are floating, right? After people have had like 3 or 9 drinks, they're like,
The jump right there.
the things that they ask are just like, yo. The most unusual thing that's just happened to me that's actually funny is people asking me to hold their babies.
Oh, I would be so all over that.
I'm the baby man, apparently. At the Big Ten tournament, I was holding babies left and right. I probably have like 6 or 7 photos of me with random babies. And then I saw a baby yesterday. The same baby that I saw at the Big Ten tournament, Olivia, so cute. I got to hold her during one of the big screen moments. And at the Big Ten tournament, and her parents saw me yesterday, found me, and had me go back to her, and she remembered me.
Aww.
This tiny itty bitty baby.
How old do you think?
Maybe like 6 months.
Like fresh out the womb.
Like a fresh baby. I probably got it wrong because I'm not a parent, so I don't know baby ages, but like she's a tiny baby and was so cute and held onto the microphone and everything.
That's awesome.
It was precious. So the most unusual request, like recently, that I'm not opposed to it, is that people are handing me their babies.
I don't think a 6-month-old could hold a microphone, so she might be a little bit older.
Well, not like holding it, but like, you know, goo goo gaga, like touching the mic.
I've heard some crazy things have happened to you during this College World Series.
Yeah, I'm gonna run this story back to you. So there's this like 6'4". I'm 5'8". Remember, I'm a tiny guy. I shouldn't say tiny. I'm gonna make somebody feel bad. I'm a regular sized dude, and this massive dude. He's like 6'4", 6'5", burly guy comes up. He's like, Dewayne, reaches his arms out like and comes, gives me this big old hug, holds my shoulders. You know how guys do when they're happy to see you. They hold your shoulders and they kind of push you back like that. He looks at me, grabs the back of my head, pulls it in, and lands one right on my forehead, and then goes, my family loves you, does a double pat on my shoulder, and walks away.
No idea who it was.
No, I've never felt more like, speaking of babies, I've never felt more like a baby in my life. Like my head was like, goo, like it was weird.
He made you feel the love.
Yeah, he made me literally feel the love. I got this man's dribble on my forehead, like, and he had a beard, so there was a little scratchy like feeling with the kiss. It was.
I hope this. I don't want to say I hope this gets back to him, but like I need to know who this is.
Right.
Like, I have lots of questions for him.
Yeah, because I don't know how many drinks he had. I don't know if he was just dehydrated. It was just a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say the drinks must have been flowing.
It had to be.
After that rain delay,
Everyone.
they had
Right.
4 hours and 7 minutes on top of whatever time they woke up and started drinking on to just keep it going.
That's true.
How did you spend your rain delay?
Relaxing. Again, I mean, it's just, I kid you not, when I'm not working, I can sit and stare at a wall.
I vividly remember you taking us on a tour to the top of the stadium, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a few hours, but like the
Okay.
but in general, like I would just sit and relax. But yes, we did take a tour to the top of the stadium and check out all the rain.
Yeah, we went up to the top and it was so windy. We all of us have so many clips of it, but the wind was literally taking Maddie away.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't
You
know.
had
She's
to
thin.
run into the
She's a
shit.
piece of paper.
I'm just a small girl.
Yeah, she's a small girl and the wind was taking her.
Yeah. Having to run into the like little cove to make sure that you were going to be okay.
Things like that. How do you handle like these unexpected situations or last minute changes during events?
Just roll with it. I mean,
Yeah.
flexibility is paramount. And again, if you set your energy intention at the beginning, it doesn't have to change, even if things happen. So something can go wildly wrong, and you can still keep the same intention, energy, and still reach your goal. So I just try to keep my energy like front and center, so that if things pick back up or something bad or good happens, I can just roll with it.
How do you like educate yourself on like the diverse or like the unfamiliar settings to like make yourself feel comfortable?
Usually it starts with who's going to be there, like what kinds of people, and then getting familiar with the kinds of people. So if I know I'm going to an accountant's committee meeting, I gotta research accountants and what are their biggest pain points and what are accountant jokes that they like. Not that I'm a comedian. I do know jokes, but
You're lying.
I kid you not. I'm not funny. But it's just knowing the kinds of things that make them feel good. And that's where it starts. It's just with the people. And then outside of that, research the company, find out how many years it's been open. But you'd be surprised how little people know about their own places of work.
Yeah. Okay, what has been the most memorable part of CWS so far? We've had a crazy opening weekend. I know it's only been a few days, but...
Probably meeting the fans. I mean, that the fans are there. They're always awesome and kind. But I think over the years, they've gotten closer to me, just the ones that are returning. So that's probably been the best part so far.
Is there a dream event you could work?
No. I think connecting with people is the goal. I don't think there's a billboard event for me, but obviously something massive would be great. I did volleyball day in Nebraska. There was 93,000 people. I can't ask for more than that. It's a world record. So I think that was a dream event, and anything more is just connecting with more people.
Is there a goal that you are still working towards?
Probably just becoming a nationwide name in terms of providing comfort to audiences.
If you could have any celebrity join you as a co-MC for the College World Series, who are you picking?
What? Steve Harvey.
Oh, that would be awesome. Sit on it.
I want Uncle Steve with me.
All right, something Dewayne did not bring up is that he beatboxes. So,
Yes,
do you
I
think
do.
you could beatbox us a little outro?
Yeah. It's the Meg and Maddie Show. Tune in.
I feel like I just watched Pitch Perfect live. We might as well just had a riff off and I started singing.
Yeah, I was expecting somebody to jump in on that.
I thought about it, but
I
my
was like,
voice
I'm
was
not
gonna
gonna ruin
for
it.
sure
I
crack.
forgot to tell y'all, I'm a professional beatboxer. I've been beatboxing since 2009, and I'm in an a cappella group. We got 4 albums out. We're called The Flyovers. We just performed at the College World Series, too, with the flyover that happened the other day.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Well, we're going to plug that for sure.
please do.
How do you just keep coming up with all these little talents?
He's like, yeah, I've been doing it since 2009, and like I'm a part of something, but I'm not going to bring it up until the end.
Yeah.
And like I said, I feel bad because I forget, different parts sometimes. But I think it's, again, just following that energy intention, right? If it feels good, if it's working in your purpose, if it's living in your purpose, then it's going to make sense and it's just going to flow.
Well, thank you for coming on. We're super fortunate to have you.
And have you as a friend too.
Yes, I appreciate that.
CWS fans, you can walk to Live Hydration Spa in Old Market. I promise, you can walk. You're gonna need it. It's hot out there. I know you're drinking copious amounts of alcohol, and I feel like I could run through a brick wall right now. So,
Yeah, for real.
Feels amazing. And it's been hot. It was 92 degrees yesterday.
yeah, and it
So-
probably will be for the next 6 or 7 days.
Fuel
so.
up in your arm.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye. Thank
Peace.
you. Thank you, Dewayne Taylor and Live Hydration for coming in today. That was awesome. I feel juiced for today.
I'm so thankful for them. That was a super cool experience, especially to have them come in and do that. And I think you can schedule that with them if you want, if you can't make it into their office or need that.
Yeah, you can. They do home visits. You can do like parties. We could call this a party. We could have called this a party.
Yeah, so we had some great baseball yesterday, some more great baseball today. So we had a rain delay this evening. They postponed the game tomorrow. It's supposed to rain like all night, so there's no point in sitting around for 4 hours and 7 minutes this time around. So we have Kentucky and Florida in the morning. They're going to play at 10. Winner of that will then play at 6 against Texas A&M. And then, of course, the game in the middle will be the rematch of Florida State and Tennessee.
I'm excited for that game.
I think I'm too.
I think Florida State has something to prove. It wasn't a bad game when it happened. Obviously, it was a walk-off. So
Yeah, 12-11. It's going to be like literally probably the exact same thing over unless someone can pull out some crazy pitching scheme.
Florida State today, they hit well again.
Yeah. I don't think that's their problem.
No, I think it's the pitching.
Yeah.
The pitching's their problem. I mean, Andrew Armstrong
Yeah.
pitched amazing today. That was his first start of any postseason game.
Yeah, we got to see his mom and have them. She was crying after the game. It was really cute to see. You love to see that stuff. Yeah.
So special.
Back to Florida and Kentucky in the morning. I feel really bad for them, honestly, because I just think that's a severe disadvantage to them, to whoever wins the winner and then has to play Texas A&M right after. You've already been pitching several days in a row. It's so hot outside.
It's miserable. Like today, there was no sun. Or there was sun for like
so
a first couple
humid,
innings.
though.
But yeah, humid. And she got burnt today.
Yeah, so I just feel really bad for them. I hope that that's not the reason that someone gets bounced out of Omaha. I hope there's still some really good baseball.
Yeah, there will be for sure.
Well, that concludes the Meg and Maddie Show today.
See you later. Peace out.